Hi, everybody, and welcome back. And I also extend the same sentiment to my voice, which has returned this evening. It may crack and pop and snap a little bit throughout the program, and almost assuredly will, but much, much better off this evening. I feel pretty close to normal. Once again, my apologies for a brief show yesterday, but about 5 minutes into a 15-minute show, I thought that was going to be it. But we managed to get just a few announcements and headlines in. Tonight we'll follow up on that in much detail, in great detail, and in fact, in lieu of the fact, a couple of things actually, and I'm still just a bit shaky. We will go ahead and bring you full coverage of the Christmas parade tonight because I had that and that was easy. Well, and easy, but I had that in the house and able to work with today. So we're going to round out tonight on that note, and I perhaps will bring that footage back out throughout the holidays at least once or so. I also need to make another announcement that even though I was feeling as much under the weather as I was last evening, it was about 3 o'clock. Actually, it was about 2:30 this morning that myself and a fellow named David in California finally worked out some software issues that have plagued us here for about 3 weeks, keeping us from basically sharing anything onto my YouTube channel and my website, and also causing some other sharing issues on social media. It turned out the operating system had to be completely wiped out and reinstalled on several different computers, and a few updates thereafter, after we have literally, and that being we, myself, and a few folks that I've tried to get to help, have just beat our heads against the proverbial wall for weeks trying to figure out what the issue was. But finally last night, that was cleared with a great big sigh of relief. So programming, and I'll announce that to my hundreds of subscribers and thousands of viewers online in just a few moments, but programming now back up and online, and with my apologies when you're your own technical support team and self-taught at that, and a one-man show as it is, sometimes small things can, of course, present themselves as very large, and this was a large one, causing a lot of headaches at that. So with all that said, online programming is back up and running, and a few tweaks to be made thereafter as well, and a few updates to our website. But right now, I'm just glad to have it back on. I've spent countless hours trying to get that worked out, and so have some folks who have been helping, giving me some of their time as well, trying to fix the issue. But last night, it all kind of fell into place. With that said, headlines tonight will include, as I said, coverage of the parade, a breaking story coming out of Harlan County right now, terribly tragic, involving the death of a small year-old at the hands of her mother or neglect of its mother. Also, a Montgomery County man charged with poaching, it appears as though, and also being a convicted felon in possession of a handgun. I couldn't get Miss Lacey May, our 4-H director here in Montgomery County today, because she was out on meetings and will be for the rest of the week. So I'll have to tell you tonight about the Country Ham Project, which is making its return this year after a big success last year. So I'll share that with you in just a few moments. And a few other headlines to pass along. I'll also have some announcements in regards from the Hometown Christmas Committee about the home contest, decoration contest winners, also the poster contest winners, and I'll be able to share those with you in just a few moments. So, even though my voice is holding out, let me get a sip of water. I'll be right back, and headlines will start right after this, immediately after this. It's a little out of the viewing area, but it's coverage that has to be done. A 2-month-old child is dead tonight. Its mother has been jailed for neglect, basically serious drug-related charges, as police and authorities found the child dead after being neglected and unattended to for several hours. Identified by state and other authorities as 23-year-old Sierra Foster, the mother was charged with criminal abuse in the second degree, tampering with physical evidence, possession of a controlled substance in the second degree, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The Harlan County mother is also charged with murder now after her 2-month-old child was found dead earlier today. Social Services had received information or complaint that she was under the influence of drugs and, as such, couldn't care for her child, and then they and police went to the residence to check on the child after receiving the complaint, and they found the child dead when they got there. They also said they found Foster under the influence of drugs, as they were told, and they also had been able to determine that she had not apparently cared for her child for several hours, maybe the better part of a day, if not more, before the child was found. She is charged once again with murder, and the following charges on your screen are before-mentioned charges, and she is lodged in the Harlan County Jail. No other information at this hour that we are aware of about how the child actually died, but we suspect those details to be forthcoming. Here in McGoffin County, an officer with the Kentucky Division of Fish and Wildlife arrested a McGoffin County man late last night in the Tip Top area for spotlighting an illegal pursuit of a deer, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and other charges. Officer Spears with Fish and Wildlife says that he arrested this per the uniform citation I have in front of me. This individual, 42-year-old Ricky L. Patton of Oakley Creek Road here in McGoffin County. He said that Patton was shining a light on the Tip Top strip job area and that he had in his possession a high-powered rifle. He also had an open container of alcohol in the vehicle as well. He was also said to be convicted of a felony in the past in 2013. They say that there was also some other items found in the passenger seat, rolling papers. Marijuana also discovered in the passenger seat. The rifle was seized, as were the other items, and he was lodged in the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center. Possession of marijuana, possession of paraphernalia, also no hunting license, 2 separate counts, spotlighting and illegal take or pursuit of a deer or wild turkey. To get high-speed internet on their state-of-the-art fiber optic network for all of your home and business solutions, or to watch TV without a contract on over 200 digital channels with superb quality, or stay connected with family and friends with 24/7 telephone service you can always depend on, contact Foothills Broadband today. Or just click on their link to the right to find out how they're working to provide the latest in communications at affordable prices with exceptional service at Foothills Broadband. I've got some holiday announcements coming up on our community calendar this evening, several of which from our friends at the McGoffin County Extension Office. They always have so many neat and festive things going on this time of year, and we'll share some of those with you in just a few moments, and that will follow the announcement of their Country Ham Project, which went over great last year. First, though, let me tell you this. I have a caller who just sent this in. We need to get it in tonight. Don't have it on the calendar, but Barbara Cole, who lives in the Route 30 area, says that a beagle hound has been around her home, and she most certainly believes it's someone's pet. If you've got a lost beagle in the Route 30 area, or that may have wandered into that area, 349-3429 is indeed the number to call. So our 4-H director, Lacey May, has run the show numerous times since she's been here for the past few years. But she's not going to be here today. She was in meetings today, tomorrow, and I think all the way through the end of the week. And since the deadline for the Country Ham Project is coming up this Friday, well, I had to go ahead and pass this along to you myself. I thought this was a great idea the first year they did it, and they're doing it again this year, the 4-H program, Country Ham Project. It's a great chance for kids and families and everyone to learn about the process, history, and the science of curing hams, as well as agriculture, livestock, leadership, and communication skills as well. That's right, everyone who participates, you can do so in a group as well. Salt cure their own hams. They hang them in the house there at the extension office. It's just $40 per ham. And then you only have to do is come back 2 to 3 times for meetings throughout the year and work on your ham. If you want to be a part of this year's ham project, well, they need to see you and get your application in and your fee by this Friday the 9th. And to do that, all you have to do is call the McGoffin County Extension Service. I'll give the number to you there in the bottom of your screen in just a second. Or stop by between now and this Friday. Super cool event. Dad went through it last year. The ham was great. He also had a wonderful time. This is something that his generation and others, their families did, but most often than not, or more often than not possibly, well, a lot of times the kids just ate the hams and didn't really learn how to cure them for the most part. I couldn't tell you how it's done. I'm going to try to go through it this year. If you want to be a part of the Country Ham Project, $40 per ham, 2 to 3 meetings throughout the entire year. That's it. That's all you got to do. Go there, show up, hang your ham, and work on it 2 or 3 times. Come by or give them a call by this Friday, 349-3216. And they've got some other stuff happening at the Extension Service, and I'll have someone here to tell us about a few of those later. But on our calendar tonight, the Extension Homemakers are inviting everyone to attend their Mingle Jingle. That's next Tuesday at the Extension office. Invite your spouse, your family to come with you, whoever you want. If your last name begins with A through M, bring a dessert. N through Z, bring a vegetable or salad. In place of the ornament exchange, you can bring a donation for their community service project, which is the Kentucky Mountain Bible Teen Center in Sayersville. That's their Mingle Jingle next Tuesday, a week from today at 6. I'll remind you, maybe get someone else to tell you about it. That's just a wonderful evening to come out, have a good meal, and have a little holiday cheer. Now, their Patchwork Playdate party has been set for Tuesday of next week. That's 10 till noon. They're going to have some activities, of course, for the kids. Patchwork Playdates is for kids ages infants to 5 years old. They have to be accompanied by an adult throughout the program time, and they have some really cool things throughout the year. This is one of them. Their party, Tuesday morning at 10. Their Christmas program has been set for Thursday the 22nd, by the way, at 5 o'clock. And remember when I opened the program, or a few moments ago, said they have a lot of wonderful things going on throughout the holidays? Well, the Christmas Gala has been set for Tuesday the 20th of December. That's going to be at the Magoffin County High School. This is a bigger event. It's hosted by members of the Magoffin County Cattle Association, with entertainment provided by the Magoffin County High School and Sagersville Grade School choirs and Hands of Worship. It's just $12. Checks payable to the Magoffin County Cattle Association. All proceeds from the dinner are going toward funding a scholarship presented to a graduating senior. Call Becky Allen at the high school to find out more about getting tickets. It's a big turkey dinner, all the fixings, and, of course, all the fine holiday entertainment. And if you've got a birthday, an anniversary, or an announcement for your club, church, or organization, this is how you get it to me. Tell me, we'll tell everyone about it. And, as I alluded to at the start of the program, our website is back up and running. And it's yournewstoday.com, where you can find our programming now, hopefully at any time from now on after. That's yournewstoday.com for tonight's show and, of course, other programming uploaded daily. In funeral announcements brought to you by the Magoffin County Funeral Home, 54-year-old Sherry D. Howard of Hager Hill passed away on the 3rd, formerly of Magoffin County. She's survived by sons Trenton and Anthony Cottle, daughters Miranda Meek and Cassandra Cottle. Also surviving is her fiance, Wade Click. Visitation is going to be tomorrow from 1 until 10 at the Magoffin County Funeral Home. Once again, that's in honor of 54-year-old Sherry D. Howard. And we've been told today of the passing of Lindsay Wheeler, 65, of Burning Fork Road. Arrangements are incomplete at this hour, but to be made and announced soon by the Magoffin County Funeral Home. All right, we'll go ahead and go to your weather forecast and wrap it up tonight with Christmas parade coverage from Saturday's parade. It was a beautiful parade. I mean, one of the best we've had, one of the biggest crowds, if not the biggest that we have had as well. We'll get to all of that in just a second. For now, a brief update on your weather forecast. The rain is ending. The clouds are going to hang tough for a little while longer. We've got one more mild day tomorrow before our first real push of Arctic air of the season makes its way into town. Yeah, I've got a light rain and an 8-mile-an-hour wind right now at close to 6:30, and 14-mile-an-hour wind just a few moments ago, and I've picked up almost 0.8 of an inch of rain, almost an inch of rain throughout the day today. That rain is, however, on its way out of town. Still going to stick around for another hour or so, I think, to a light degree, leaving us with mostly cloudy skies tonight. And I think a low of around 34. That's going to be the last of the rain for a while. Maybe a few flurries will be our next form of precipitation rolling in. For your Wednesday, above average, pretty mild. 46, partly sunny, a low of 28 tomorrow night. While we'll see partly sunny skies, we'll see some clouds on the increase for the latter half or end of your Wednesday. They're not going to make anything except maybe be followed by some cooler conditions on your Thursday. That's when we start to see temperatures start to fall. 36 and 20 across the board Thursday night. Partly sunny. By Thursday night, I've got flurries in there. I mean, we're talking right now a chance of some scattered flurries at most right now. But I know a few folks are wanting to see a few flakes, so we put it in there. Definitely some scattered flurries are possible for Thursday night into your Friday morning. But nothing more than that. But well, that's as far as precipitation is concerned. The big news is also going to be that Arctic air, which is going to be very well felt by Friday morning. We're not going to go anywhere but to 29 degrees for daytime highs. Lows in the teens. Not the coldest night we've had, but the coldest day that we've certainly had. Partly sunny skies, a few flurries that morning. And then for your weekend right now, Saturday mostly sunny and recovering to 35. By Sunday, our next weather maker rolls in, I think, with a chance of rain and snow to the tune of about 40%. 47 degrees for your high, 35 for your low, and we'll see some rain starting us off next week. Temperatures again pretty mild into the mid and upper 40s for a few days in a row. Now, to put you in a little Christmas spirit, our poster contest winners, sponsored by Paul Burchell and the McGoffin County Funeral Home, our Sagersville Hometown Christmas Committee says this is kindergartners, the kindergarten through second grade category. That was Kylie Wireman from South McGoffin. This in the third to fourth grade winner, that's Emily Brown's artistic renderings from South McGoffin Elementary. And in our fifth grade contest, Emma Thatcher of North McGoffin Elementary. These are your poster contest winners, contest annually done by the Sagersville Hometown Christmas Committee. We'll also talk about some other winners of some contests as we now go on over to the annual Sagersville Hometown Christmas Parade. A few other contest winners picked by the judges who were working for the Sagersville Hometown Christmas Committee. The Business Window Contest winners. First place, Town and Country Flowers and Gifts. No surprise. Sagersville National Bank, second place. Third place went to the Beta Club. It's listed as Mortimer Lofts in the Beta Club. If you see it somewhere else, just want you to know we didn't have anything to do with it. We just gave them a little window space downtown, and the Beta Club did those two marvelous windows and got third place for their efforts. A job well done. The home contest winners, in case you're wondering, Jack and Linda Sloan, first place. Our neighbor Edith Hensley, second place. Also our neighbor here in the newsroom, Shane and Ashley Isaac, third place. And there you have it. And here before you, you have an edited version of the entire Sagersville Christmas Parade. Please enjoy. I had intentions on saving this for a little later, closer to the holidays. I'll just get it back out and we'll watch it again sometime. But being under the weather for a couple of days kind of tilted my hand to having to show it this evening, because I've just been out and under the weather, so to speak. With that said, enjoy a wonderful parade, a wonderful job by the Sagersville Hometown Christmas Committee, everyone who had something to do with organizing, and, of course, all those who put together such wonderful floats and vehicles and sights to see through the festive event. Very, very festive event. And that's it. That's going to put the lid on it for this evening, this Tuesday evening. Enjoy the rest of it. We hope to see you back here tomorrow for more exclusive news and coverage on Your News Today. Good night, and thanks for watching.